Hey there, it's Angela Sharp, and we are in for a treat today. We're going to go into the St. Louis Aquarium here at Union Station. We're going to see them feed the sharks, feed the sea turtles. We are going to see a dive show. That's when the divers go in and talk to the audience, and they're going to send me across a rope bridge over top of the sharks. So hopefully I don't get eaten, and I will see you again here soon. But I feel like we need to go inside and see what this is all about. This is so cool. This is part of the back of the house tour. This is a rope bridge over the sharks. Well, all the animals here that are in the aquarium, but there are sharks in there, which is what makes this dangerous. It's like walking the plank, but it's pretty sturdy. So this is pretty awesome out here at the St. Louis Aquarium. I love how they have all this other cool stuff you can do. This is so much fun. All right, we have Erin Clark, Director of Animal Projects here at the St. Louis Aquarium. Director of Animal Projects sounds exciting.
It is.
What all do you get to do?
Yeah, so I get to help put together some of the exciting new things that we see here at the aquarium, like our rope bridge behind us here. So we are having our guests come behind the scenes as part of their general admission ticket. They're welcome to come back and see what Shark Canyon's like. Learn a little bit more what happens, behind the scenes, and they'll see our rope bridge. So it's great. This rope bridge has over 2,000 knots in it, and they were hand tied, so it's super secure, like you saw. It took a team 2 days to get it done, to get it built, just tying knots for 2 days. So we're excited to just be able to offer that once our animals are ready for it.
Okay, this is so exciting. This is Carolyn. She's one of the divers here. Now, you're actually going to dive and people are going to be able to talk to you?
Yep, totally. So it's all about the mask that I have here. So it's got 2 headphones on either side. And then inside there's a little red piece, which is the microphone. And then it's attached to this con line. So we're able to ask questions to the audience and talk to them about sharks from inside the shark tank.
This is so cool. So people can just ask you anything they want.
Yeah, totally. I definitely hope to inspire people, but on top of that, you have a captive audience watching you dive with sharks, being totally normal, and that's when you can grab their attention, tell them about sharks and ways to conserve them, and hopefully get them to love them and not fear them.
Hey, Caroline. This is Angela from upstairs. What is your partner doing, and what is that big stick he has?
So my buddy back here, Alec, is our safety diver. So if you notice that I am not looking behind me because I am trusting him to protect me from the sharks. That little stick that he's got there with the black and white striping is our safety stick. We don't use it to hit the sharks away. That's super mean. This is their home. We want to be nice to them. So instead, he'll wave it side to side in front of their face, and it's a really great visual barrier for them, so they can see that something's in the area they can choose to go around.
All right, I know Erin. I've interviewed Erin before this even started, general curator here at the St. Louis Aquarium. I got to see some really cool feeding happening. So how many times a day do you feed these animals?
So the whole tank gets fed at least 3 times a day. The fish are broadcast fed. We have our mobile rays, which are lesser double rays. They're fed 3 times a day, and they're filter feeders, so we have to feed them a lot. And then our sharks we feed 3 times a week. So they're all target trained. They come to a specific area when it's their time to eat.
So how did you get them target trained where they come to a spot and they know that is time to eat?
It's just a training process. So, when they were first introduced in here, they didn't know really what to do. So we just started using cues to bring them over, targets, sounds, lights, to bring them to specific areas. After a couple times of offering food just in that specific area, they begin to recognize the cues. And now we just have to offer a noise and they'll come right over.
I love that. And we also saw the turtles, the sea turtles being fed. And there's one that's got like a weight. So tell me about that sea turtle that's got the weight on them.
Yeah, so we have our two sea turtles. We have Tsunami and Quasi. So the one you're referring to is Quasi. She's our smaller green sea turtle. She was actually struck by a boat. So she has basically air in her carapace, in her shell, that causes her hindquarters to basically float up. So we've added a small amount of weight. So what that does is keep her leveled out. So when she's on the bottom, allows her to be more comfortable.
Wow, and I saw they were eating, like, was that a shrimp or a fish that they were eating?
Squid, probably.
Squid, okay.
Squid, yep. Yeah, so green turtles are omnivores, so they eat both protein and produce. We do feed a little bit of protein to make sure they are getting, the necessary vitamins and minerals and everything they need. And then we do offer the lettuce as well. They are grazers, so kind of like cows. So the lettuce we put in there, we just let it sit and they just kind of eat on it all day. The other fish like it as well, so it's kind of a double enrichment.
The St. Louis Aquarium at Union Station is so cool, and it feels like they're trying to mix it up and add new things here and there. It is really an experience. If you haven't been out here yet, I feel like you need to check it out. And plus, don't forget, they have ropes and the wheel and the carousels and mini golf. There's so much to do right here at the St. Louis Aquarium and Union Station. You need to see it here, but keep it right here on STL TV and experience St. Louis.